Oh my God. Oh my God. Wow. There is no way in the world I am going on that. Look at this guy. No way. Hi guys, what an interesting day this is. You join me today. We are at the Royal Logistic Corps 30th anniversary. It is currently June, 1st of June 2023. It's 30 years of the Royal Logistic Corps. There's lots going on today. If you came down and had a look, I mean, you've got the Extreme Mountain Bike Show. They were at the, wow, now birds over there. They were at the bike ride last week. We saw them. So bumping into these guys quite a bit. Got the Royal Logistic band. Amazing how they're doing over there. Loads to come and see. It's hard to believe that I think it's the youngest army regiment. Well, actually, it's not a regiment, it's a corps. So before you shoot me, it's a corps. It's the youngest army unit. If that's the right word, there's loads to see. We're going to go around, see some of the people, see what they're doing. Loads of people here. Going to catch up with the Veterans Charity, Danny. They do a brilliant job. Check them out. So it is 1st of June, but the Royal Logistic Corps 30th anniversary was actually in April this year. If I'm wrong, then I'll write up the correct date here. Not sure of the correct date, but it was before I served. It was in 93. But obviously there was a lot of things happening at that time of year with the Queen passing away and coronation and that sort of thing. So it's just set us back a little bit. But we don't mind that. We're armed forces, so we just get on with it. These guys are amazing. I've seen these so many times now, and they hardly fall off. It's amazing what they do. I'm going to grab yourself a beer in a minute. There's a mess bar over there. I think that's an officer's mess. There's loads of things over the back seat. The back there, oh, we are at Worthy Down Camp. Before I said it, I didn't know I said it. Over the back there, that's the Royal Logistic Corps Museum, just behind there. Maybe check that out later on. Guys, stay with us. Got a lot in store today.
Up to the roof. I'm just going to get the rest right now. Onto the attire. Down one. Across the gap. Down to terra firma. Where the crowd goes moderately wild, my God.
Oh, look at these guys. Look at these.
Will not be pretty. You are allowed to use by any means whatsoever. You've got to get from the grass.
Look at these.
From the grass to the roof of the trailer. First man there is the winner. Second man there gets a forfeit. Now,
Hello.
I know that you are an absolute...
I thought they were ornaments, but they're actually moving. Wow, look at all them.
Whereas I get to go the way where Rob...
So we just bumped into the Royal Logistic Corps Sport Parachute Association, and I'm joined by...
I'm Captain Amy Calway, and I am the OC of the RLC Sport Parachute Association and also a member of the RLC Silver Stars Army Parachute Display Team.
Ah, okay. So what do you do then?
Well, the RLC Silver Stars are manned from both regular and reserve officers and soldiers, so we have day jobs, and in our free time we choose to jump out of perfectly serviceable aircraft and sometimes in front of big crowds.
I don't get that. I just don't get it. I don't like aeroplanes. It's not a good thing, but jumping out of one is just, I mean, it's just crazy.
Or rather that than landing one.
Yeah, it's crazy. Are you doing anything today?
Yeah. So we'll shortly be heading off to go to Netheravon, where we'll be emplaning, and we're due to jump in at 4:45 this afternoon.
Wow, that's going to be here?
Yes, into the arena behind us.
Oh wow, we're going to film that later on. So how long have you been in the army, and what's your background?
I joined the army a long time ago, it feels like, most of my life. So I joined the army, the regular army, in 2003, and then last year I completed my regular service and transferred to the Army Reserve.
How do people get involved if they're interested?
Okay, so there are a couple of different ways that you can learn to skydive as a student, having never done it before. The two options are static line progression, which is the category system, or accelerated freefall. Now you can do static line through the Army Adventurous Training Air Wing at Netheravon, and that will cost a soldier soldier, absolutely nothing. Or you can choose to do static line or AFF with a civilian organisation on a weekend. But both options will lead you to an A licence qualification in skydiving. And once you've got your A licence, come and get in touch with the RLC Silver Stars or the SPA, and we can signpost you where to go next.
What about if people are not interested in skydiving or parachuting at all, and you just want to know a bit more about what you are?
If you want to know more information, then find us on Facebook or Instagram. So Skydive RLC on Facebook, or RLC Silver Stars Army Parachute Display Team. And the Silver Stars have got an Instagram page as well. So drop us a message and we'll get back in touch.
Thank you very much. I'm really looking forward to that jump later on. I'll be waving it. I'll be the one waving.
We'll wave
and
back.
Thinking, no way in the world I'm not doing that. So thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
So I've now bumped into Danny Greeno. He runs Veterans Charity along with a lot of volunteers. He had loads of volunteers, and he is at the Royal Logistic Corps 30th anniversary open day today. So Danny, what are you doing here today?
So the Veterans Charity's got a partnership with the RLC Association, which we formed last July to provide urgent support to veterans of the Corps who find themselves struggling in hardship, and they invited us to be here for a pretty special day, and we're just spreading the word of what we do and making lots of brews for people and stuff, and yeah, it's great, lovely day.
How does the Veterans Charity help veterans?
So we are kind of known as the rapid reaction force, if you like. So we provide rapid support, urgent support for veterans who find themselves in hardship for whatever reason. So we look at things like food shopping, clothing, utility support, communications devices and phone credit, that kind of thing, household stuff. But our USP, we do it very quickly, usually within about 24 hours. And it alleviates a lot of distress, stabilises people who are struggling, and enables others, and we get probably about 80% of our caseloads referred to us by dozens of different organisations. We find that the rapid response actually stabilises and enables quite a bit of time for those referring to us to put the next steps of support in place, which do take time to do. And it's, we're part of a very efficient pathway, basically.
Yeah, great. What events have you got coming up this year, and what about if people are looking for the future? How can you find out about events coming up in the future?
So you can go to our website to find out everything about what we do and look for support or give your support to us. And we've got an event section on there as well. So that's veteranscharity.org.uk. Events this year, we've got actually a really busy few months. So we're here today. On Saturday, we're about to go off to Normandy, which we do every year, and support veterans and families who are visiting Normandy for the D-Day anniversaries. Then on the 17th of this month, we've got the Falklands Challenge, which is a 10-mile yomp to honour those who served in the Falklands. We've then got our own Armed Forces Day that we're doing in our hometown of Barnstaple in North Devon. So that's on the 24th of June. And then we're doing lots of county shows, things like Mid Devon Show, North Devon Show, Somerset County Show, and yeah, lots of other little bits and pieces in between. So busy summer coming up.
Right, brilliant, well done. What qualifies somebody to get help from the Veterans Charity?
So they only need to have served in any of the UK Armed Forces, any branch of the military, for 6 months or more, so completely basic training. And that's it. That's literally the criteria. The youngest we've ever supported was, I think, 18, just over 18. The oldest was 105.
Wow.
And everything in between. And it's, as long as we can verify that service, we'll then spend a little bit of time verifying the need and making sure that what's being requested of us, either from an individual directly or a referring agent, is appropriate support. We'll look at the best way to deliver that support to them. And yeah, we just get stuck in and get it done quick.
And also on your website, veteranscharity.org.uk.
Yep.
I'll put up a link at the end. You've also got loads of merchandise, hoodies. I know I've got loads of these merchandise, hoodies, hats, woolly jumpers. I've got the whole lot. You've got loads on there. Check out and see what you can grab on there. Got anything new?
Yeah, well,
Actually,
the cap you're wearing is actually brand new.
This is brand new. Look at that.
That's in fact, you're the first person to have one of those.
Oh, look at that.
Brand new today. Yeah, so there's all sorts of bits and pieces on there, and hoodies and T-shirts and caps and lots of little kind of gizzits, key rings and torches and pens and bits and pieces. But all of that helps to generate awareness for the charity, and there is a tiny bit of profit attached to each one. So that goes into the welfare kitty and just helps us to achieve more.
Brilliant. Danny, check him out. Check out Veterans Charity. They do loads of great work, including helping me in the past. Danny, thank you very much. Good luck to everything you're doing.
Thanks,
and
mate.
you and your volunteers are doing an amazing job. Go and check them out. Support them as much as you can. Give them a little bit of money. You don't have to, I mean, give what you can give. If you can't afford it, then fair enough, it's fair enough. But give what you can. But check them out. Well done, Danny. Thanks very much.
Cheers.
And I'm joined by
Liam,
Liam. He's a military chef.
I am.
So, what is a military chef?
So, military chef, we started up roughly about 2 years ago. No, 2.5 years ago. I am a veteran of 7 years. Unfortunately, I got make a discharge, but I set this up 2 years ago, and it's literally handmade chocolate.
Good boy.
And we brand it as almost like a ration pack, a grab bag. But then we can also do personalised chocolates, where we do a lot with the charities having their own. But yeah, that's us. We're based in Birmingham, and we sell into shops. We do loads of events. So yeah, for 2.5 years, we're doing okay. Let's see where else we can take it.
So, how's it going? Is it going well?
Yeah, really well. I'm going to say, like, starting from 2.5 years ago, we've gone from nothing to now a shop. So we've got a shop where we make it all and we produce it. So far, so good.
Did you have any help along the way trying to get your business up and running?
No, I literally started the business with like £10.
Wow, okay.
And started it from there. I lost my job because of COVID.
Yeah, what job was that?
I was the executive head chef.
Okay.
So because of COVID, it hit hospitality.
Yeah, sure.
And then I just literally started it, put a Facebook group up, and it's just gone from strength to strength. Literally, we started with nothing, and I haven't asked anyone for any help as yet.
Right.
I've literally just cracked on with it and carried on.
If people want to know more about the military chef, how can they find out?
Yeah, so we're on Facebook as Military Chef. Yeah, we're on Instagram as Military Chef. Our website is militarychef.co.uk. So if you literally type Military Chef into any search engine, any social media, will pop up as the chocolate rations.
Brilliant. Sounds like you're doing a really good job, and good luck to everything you're doing. Check this guy out, military chef. Give him a look. I'm now at Gillian Jones Designs, and I've been looking at these. Just had a quick look at these. Look at the artwork on these. AS90 with the Union flag on it. Apache, everyone knows Apache. Lancaster, Spitfire, Chinook. I can't remember what you're called, but BV206. There you go. Loads of ships, subs over there, divers, and there's loads of stuff. That's a new type. Mantra. Yeah, I can't remember what it's like. The old, like a new 4-tonner, isn't it?
ACSV.
There we go. There you go. Someone knows what it is. I don't know.
Get the RLC on the case.
Yeah, I am RLC, but these are after my time, so I'm used to the 4-tonner, the DAF 4-tonner, that sort of thing. So I'm just looking at some of these, and I just think, brilliant thing. Loads of people are going to be interested in all this. How can people find out more information, and how can they get their hands on something like this?
It's all Gillian's work. www.gillianjonesdesigns.com.
Yeah.
She's ex-Navy. It's when she left the Navy, she went into business designing all this artwork herself. If there's anything you particularly fancy that you can't see on her website, she thoroughly enjoys the challenge of commissions and requests, so do drop her an email.
Look at these. Look, navies have got all the
Those there are all the ships that deployed on the Ob Fortis, the maiden voyage of the carrier strike brig.
Yeah. See it, don't they? Oh, amazing. And that's a very famous old photo there. Well, it was a photo, wasn't it?
It was a photo.
Many years.
Then it was a statue that was in the historic dockyard for a few years.
What was it?
So
I
she's
didn't know
done the
that.
print of that.
Brilliant. I'm loving all these. F-35, my favourite jet fighter. I do like them. And yeah, so if you'd like to look at some of these, take a look at their website. I will put up the website at the end of the video and in the description. If you can't see what you want, then get in touch with Gillian. I'm sure she'll work something out and work her magic and get something made for you. Brilliant. Loving all this. Look, you've got mugs, badges, lapel pins. Thank you very much for everything, and good luck. Good luck to everything you're doing.
Thank you.
There is no way in the world I am going on that. I hate heights. Look at that. Look at this guy. No way. It's not even high. It's probably about 30 foot high. I don't like heights, so no. Seriously, who would go on these things? I haven't been on one of these for many years. I consider doing it for charity, but no way. What's the point in doing something that makes you feel sick? Ooh. How fast have... No. Nowhere in the world did you catch me on that. No. I've got horror stories and bring you back flashback from being a young kid being on it. Oh, waltzes. Bumper cars. If you ever go on the bumper cars, let's give it a go, shall we? We're all ready to go. Bumper cars. Crazy drivers here. Filming this for YouTube. Yeah. You're not going to crash me, are you?
I'm going to crash everyone again.
Are you? Oh no. I'm getting worried now. Oh, crashing already. Hey. Woo. Oh my God. Oh my God. I forgot how much fun this was. Brilliant. Oh, damn. Wow, that was a laugh. I haven't done bumper cars since I was a kid. Wow, brilliant. What I didn't realise, I went to pay, it's all free. Royal Logistic Corps, I paid for it. So thank you. But I suppose I paid in my service anyway, so, you know. Look how fast that Ferris wheel's going. No. I'm not interested in that. Ah, you got rock climbing here as well. I don't do that because I'm scared of heights. Believe it or not, I used to be a climbing instructor and I've done higher than this, much higher than this. Free climb without any ropes or anything. Anyway, what's the time? It is 25 to 5. I need to get a move on because them parachutists are coming in a minute.
Sirs, Mons, all, if you look to the sky, aircraft is now visible.
It's up there.
Before the team exit the aircraft today, the jump master, who is WO1 Vance Allen, he is required to carry out a check of the winds. They will do this by deploying a wind drift indicator, commonly known as a woody. It's made up of a 22-foot long, 2-colour length crepe paper, which is weighted at one end. This is completely biodegradable. Once it deploys, it indicates the strength and direction of the winds. If the woody travels more than 1 kilometre, the winds are too strong and the team will not be allowed to jump. Whilst the aircraft is gaining altitude, each of the team members will now be carrying out their final checks of their kit and equipment and be preparing to jump. So the aircraft is now on its jump run. One team member will climb outside the aircraft onto the camera step. They will be deploying smoke shortly. The jump master will be looking directly down, looking to deploy each team member to correct spot, whilst all other team members will be positioning themselves in the door of the aircraft, getting ready to jump. If you look very closely, you will actually be able to see the team member hanging onto the outside of the aircraft, and he has already deployed his smoke. The jump master will be looking down, ensuring that he's in the correct position before giving the green light for the team members to jump. And that's first jumper away.
Wow.
Sirs, ma'ams, all, could we have a loud round of applause as each team member approaches the arena?
Where's the like reception?
Sirs, ma'ams, all, the team will now remove their parachute equipment and will form a lineup. So please show your appreciation for today's team, comprising of Lieutenant Colonel Dave Pickersgill, Captain Amy Coway, Captain Jay Morris, Captain Gary Vincent Pink, WO1 Vance Allen, WO2 Paul Gibbs, Corporal Dave Isley, Corporal Sonny Limbu, and finally Lance Corporal Cameron Gibson.
This is our Dragon Runner, or formal robot. This is our lightweight roll robot. So what we do with this, you take over the assault course quickly. Embarrassingly, if I flip it, we'll see. There we go.
Oh,
that should be right.
Really?
Generally, slow is better with this. Yes, this is our lightweight roll robot. So generally, if there's places we can't go with our larger starter robot, we'll take this with us. It was originally developed for Afghanistan, so they used it for like taking them out on a. It fits on a rucksack like this down here. You can just strap it over the top, and generally they'd take it out on patrols, and then they could dismount it from there, drive it up. Because generally we try and keep our operators away from the bomb as long as possible. So this is pretty good for that. I say it's pretty basic construction, but it's got decent cameras on it, and we can fit our EOD weapons on it as well for use to neutralise IEDs. Generally, it's a little bit good bit of kit.
What's the calibre of disruptor that you have?
So,
am I right in calling it disruptor?
Yeah, and caliber's not. So generally, we don't use caliber on it, but we've got two different sorts. This one will fit what we call pig stick and ID. So you can see the bracket on the side. So we'll fit the disruptor in there, yeah. So it's just the hole. Obviously, we're going to go on today. Yeah, this one here.
Yeah, got it.
And that's a parachute. So once it's like a retarder parachute. So once you fire it, it will land back down somewhere else. It's quite easy to master if you want to give it a go yourself. Yeah, so we've got a couple of different cameras on here.
Hold on. How much is this worth?
But not enough to worry about, honestly. Fine. That one's £500,000. This one's not as much.
Okay. So that's the controllers on the right.
Yeah, so you got, this is for the arm on the sides.
Yeah, but...
you've got the forwards, backwards, left and right. There's no real diagonal control, it is just that.
Okay.
Got front camera here, so that takes you to a camera down between the tracks. Yeah. It's sort of black and white, I think it's colour balancing. Yeah. Got a rear camera. PTZ's just we've taken off today because it's on top and it gets knocked around. But grip is probably the best one for your overall.
Okay.
Mediums, so we've got slow, medium, fast. Everyone's been hitting fast and crashing into trees, so generally slow and medium are the best for this. But there you go. If you want to give it a roll,
right, let's give it a go. So...
Try and go over the bridge. We've got a bridge, chicane, and sort of like a pallet down the bottom.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But generally, it's a good bit of kit. It will claw its way up. There you go. So generally what we use in the UK is more often than not the larger RCV. This is just the backup. Yeah. But it's a good bit of kit. Ooh.
I can see it on here as well. This is not easy. Imagine doing this when like people's lives depend on it. It's like,
I mean, fortunately, we get plenty of training with it, so it's not as much of a worry. But yeah, you get used to it. I mean, I bet I'm probably quite good at remote controls cars now. I'm not sure, but
having a camera, you can just see what it's doing. Like, I could just look at that.
And I say this is one of the older bits of kit we've got as well.
Quite
it's
good
still
camera
pretty good
as well.
Yeah, it's. I mean, colours. I mean, so the original ones back in the day were like black and white, and obviously we've just upgraded since. But
so I'd imagine in real life you might even be nowhere near the device. You might be hidden away behind something.
Yeah, well, so we don't have the luxury of line of sight when we use it.
Yeah, that's it.
Stay away from it. Or,
yeah, sure.
Within a safe. There you
go.
go.
And we're on top. Oh,
nailed it.
Easy, this.
Yeah.
Can I get a job? No, you're right. No, I mean,
right.
There's a jobs I do, but no, I think you can keep your job.
That's all right.
Oh, yeah. I'm trying to do it without looking at the.
Yeah, generally it's best to stick with the camera because people tend to drive it on this and then they're losing perspective.
Yeah.
Down there, but yeah. So we don't usually have that luxury. It's just judging your best on the camera.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh god, yeah, it's a bit tight around there, isn't it? You've made this.
Yeah, we made it just so you got to focus on where you're steering.
Yeah.
Speaking to us, we're quite good actually. Got first.
Oh, look, I can see me. There's me.
There you go. Yeah, you can see yourself on the camera.
Yeah, I'm there. Look.
Oh, you got me beached, unfortunately, and I'll.
You're right.
Yeah, I can get back.
You won't be blown up this time.
It's fine. So that's the thing. The good thing about this is it's lightweight and durable, so you can just basically take it wherever.
And it's just coming up to me. Look, I can see me. Wow, it's me. And if I get the camera up, will that take it up?
Yeah, there you go. It will go to a max extend, then just start coming towards you.
Yeah. PTZ. Does it do PTZ?
PTZ. So we haven't got that fit today.
Okay. It's me. Wow. That's cool. That's a good bit of kit.
No worries.
Might want one for Christmas. I don't know. They're worth a few quid, yeah?
I honestly can't remember the figure off the top of my head.
They look expensive anyway.
Yeah.
So what is it that EOD does for people that don't know?
So generally, EOD is explosive ordnance disposal.
Yeah.
So we'll do that on theatre and in the UK as well. So we have like 9 to 5 job assisting the police. So we call it op tapestry, and basically what it is when an ID is found in the UK, or even what we call CMD, so conventional munitions disposal, stuff left over in the Second World War. What we'll do is basically find it, make it safe for the public, remove it, dispose of it. So that means disrupting it with a robot like that, or taking it away and disposing somewhere else.
And I suppose the things that we see on TV are really realistic, aren't they? You just cut a wire or something.
Cutting wires is generally not done.
Yeah.
We've got other stuff to do that. So we've got our disruptors, which we put on the robots. Otherwise, like explosive on top of that. So like when they find Second World War bombs, like big German, usually, like 500 pounds and stuff.
How many of them are still in the UK, do you think?
The figure is really high. So something like 1 in 4 never functions. Wow. So there's a lot out there.
Yeah.
Obviously, a lot we got rid of after the Second World War.
Yeah.
But we find a lot of stuff from like training ranges, things like that.
Right.
They're all found. Okay. But yeah, it's. I say I'm in an area, but sort of southwest England, South Wales.
Okay.
And we probably have a couple of call-outs a week.
Wow, really? That many?
Yeah. Sometimes it's nothing. Sometimes it's something.
Yeah.
It's it's sort of ongoing job, really.
Yeah. Wow, brilliant. Listen, guys, you do a really good job. Keep up the good work and keep doing what you're doing. I'll be honest with you, if it weren't for people like them, these guys, I wouldn't be here today because they've disposed of things when I've been involved in operations in Iraq. So, listen, guys, fall back into you. And also, whilst you're at it, the Felix charity, Forgotten, is that right?
Yeah.
They're over the back there. We just chatted to them. Really good. They sort out these guys. They look after these guys. So thank you very much.
Cheers,
and
thank
take care.
No worries.
So I'm just found myself at Felix Fund, bomb disposal charity, and I'm joined by...
I'm Melanie and I'm the CEO of Felix Fund.
Brilliant. So what is Felix Fund?
Felix Fund is the bomb disposal charity, so we look after anybody who's conducted or assisted with EOD and search duties across the British military, so Army, Naval Clearance Divers, the RAF when they used to do it, and SO15, the Met Police Counter-Terror Unit.
Oh, so do you have to have been wounded during bond disposal, or
Not at all, no,
nothing?
absolutely not. We're a grant-making charity, so we help people with home adaptations if they have been injured, but we've helped with childcare costs, with counselling, all sorts of things. And we also run our key service, I suppose, is the dashboard course, which is preventative stress training based on mindfulness. So it's giving people tools and techniques to recognise signs of stress, to be able to deal with them, and to even just admit that they maybe have something that's not quite right.
Yeah.
So we're there to help all serving personnel, veterans and dependent family members.
So I'd imagine you want to raise loads of money for these people, and it's not going to be cheap to carry out the work you're doing, is it?
No, absolutely.
So what are you doing to raise money?
So today we're selling merchandise. We're going to hopefully get some donations as well. And then in general, we run big events. We've got a gala dinner in London on the 20th of September. We've also got a music festival in Wiltshire on the 16th of September. And all the information is on our website. The website is www.felixfund.org.uk.
Thank you very much. And I'd imagine you can go and donate on that website
You
as well.
can donate online as well.
And find out everything you need to know about the Felix Fund and what they do. Brilliant. Thank you very much, Manny, and good luck to what you're doing. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Can I just say, amazing job.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, I watched you coming down, watched a lot of years. Listen, that's one of the things that I'm proud about being part of the British military, things like what you guys are doing. It's brilliant. Yeah, you made it look easy as well.
Oldest display team in the British Army.
Is it?
Absolutely.
All right. But I still think you're crazy. So,
I think you've got to be a little bit crazy, and who wants to be normal?
brilliant. Listen, guys, well done. Thank you very much. You take care, yeah?
And you, take care.
Cheers, mate. So I'm now in the Royal Logistic Corps Museum, having a quick look around because it's just about to close. I've been so busy today. First thing I come across is the blueies. Do you remember the blueies? These are blueies. This is from Iraq. Kuwait 2003. I was actually doing that job, delivering the mail from Kuwait City all over the Iraq. So wow, amazing. Some military kit. We didn't have this kit. We had the one before this. 6. What's this? Mesopotamia. I don't know where that is. Ah, Bosnia. I've done Bosnia. It's part of NATO. So we've got Bosnia, and I think I'm going to do a trip around Bosnia maybe next year. I was based up in Banja Luka at the top, but being a driver, we went all round. It's such a beautiful country. The people are amazing. So keep an eye on the channel. I might go do a bit of that. I've got a picture of me. I'll show you a picture of me driving that. Probably the same wagon, delivering water to the mountainy points in Bosnia. Sipovo. That's 96. I bet it's probably the same motor. And into Iraq. I've got these cards. Has anyone got these cards? Picture of the old Saddam Hussein. All the office equipment and that. This is like the body armour we had. It's like that. Similar sort of uniform as well. Yeah, but this is body armour. It had a plate in the middle. But it looked pretty similar to that. These are from the old Northern Ireland Troubles. And the old disruptors. Mark 7 wheelbarrow, that's called. This is the old plates, the old EOD plates. Look at that. Imagine wearing that in the hot weather. We've done that in Iraq, and it's hard enough. Example of some of the bombs, homemade bombs. This is moving into Argentina, Falkland Islands, all that campaign. I remember reading about that when I was 5 years old. Germany. It was East and West Berlin, East and West Germany. Do you remember that? That wasn't that long ago, you know. Look at these. The reorganisation of Germany. RCT medal room. Wow. Love to spend more time in here, but look at all these. Got everything. Victoria Cross, George Cross, 3 Victoria Crosses there. Wow. So I'd love to spend more time here, but unfortunately I've run out of time. One of the temporary exhibitions I've got here is all the old t-shirts from tours. Everyone knows when you go on a tour, you get a tour t-shirt from, you know, all the way up to today, 2023. Wow. I think I've thrown all mine away. I had some for ages. My favourite was Banja Mental Factory. If you've been to Banja and you had one of them t-shirts, you know what I'm on about. Oh, Paratime 2000. I was on that. What, Paratime? Oh, I was there then. Dog section. I think they were in Banja. Oh, DJ Barrett's in Split. Oh, okay. Yeah, DJ Barrett's. Who's been to DJ Barrett's? So, oh, Paratime. Oh, Paul, this is brilliant. If you've got any t-shirts, let them know. It's only temporary, rather than throwing them away. Oh my God. Oh my God. Wow. How loud was that? I know it's supposed to be a gun, but wow. That was pretty big, eh? I happened to be in the right place at the right time. I don't miss doing that. You can keep that for yourself, taking the mushrooms out and everything. Good job, lads. Keep up. Can I just say, amazing job.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, I watched you coming down, watched a lot of yours. Listen, that's one of the things that I'm proud about being part of the British military, things like what you guys are doing. It's brilliant. Yeah, you made it look easy as well.
Oldest display team in the British Army.
Is it?
Absolutely.
All right. But I still think you're crazy. So,
I think you've got to be a little bit crazy, and who wants to be normal?
brilliant. Listen, guys, well done. Thank you very much. You take care, yeah?
And you, take care.
Cheers, mate. Listen, guys, it's been a great day. What an amazing day. Look at the people, look at the sun. It's absolutely jam-packed. There's a stage there, there's going to be a party all night. If you can, please give this video a like, because every time you like it, means that someone else can see it, because it goes into the YouTube algorithm and then it will be recommended to other people, and that will make the channel grow. And if you haven't subscribed, then please do. We've got so many things coming up. Hit the subscribe button, hit the bell button as well to be notified of things that are coming up. It's been an amazing day. I'm a bit tired. These guys are partying on into the night, not me. I'm too tired and old for that. I'm going to go back to my room in the hotel. From me, before we get taken off air because of the music, thank you very much. Please subscribe now. Cheers, guys. Take care and see you next time.